Okay, so in this video we are going to be looking at column vectors, and we're going to go through a few typical questions that you might be asked to do at GCSE level. The column vector P is 5, 6, and the column vector Q is 3, minus 1. Now a standard column vector is always given in the form x and y, where x tells you the movement left-right on the x-axis, and y tells you the movement up-down on the y-axis. So for example, P, 5, 6, would be 5 to the right and 6 up. Q would be 3 to the right and 1 down. Now in our first question it says find the modulus of 3p plus 2q. And modulus means length. So in general, if I have a vector that is x and y, I'm going to be looking for this length here. And that's a 90-degree angle. So therefore, whenever you see this modulus sign, we know we've got a right-angled triangle, which would suggest you're going to use Pythagoras to find the length. So we need to find mod of 3p plus 2q. Let's start by finding 3p. So I just take 3 lots of this. That would be 15 and 18. And we'll find 2 lots of this, which would be 6 minus 2. 3p plus 2q, you add them together. So you get 15 plus 6 is 21. 18 plus minus 2 is 16. So what that means is that I go 21 to the right. So I go 21 this way. And then I go 16 up in total. And what I need to do is I need to find this length here. So in my calculator I use Pythagoras' theorem and I do root 21 squared plus 16 squared. Just put it on your calculator and you get root 697, which is 26.4. So either root 697 if you want to leave it in a surd form, or 26.4 to 3 significant figures. Okay. Another typical question that I've seen come up before looks a little bit different, but it's the same theory. It's exactly the same. The question says that I have a vector, it doesn't matter what the vector is, let's say the vector AB, and it's given by 2k minus k, and I'm told that mod AB, so the length, is root 180. So what that means is that I go, this is here, this is A, I go 2k along, and then I go k down. That's the minus k. And then this bit here, the length is root 180. Well, that's A, and this is B. This is a right angle. So I can just use Pythagoras' theorem again. Now a lot of you write this. 2k squared plus k squared or minus k squared equals root 180. And there are a few issues with this. Okay? The first one is that we're not using our brackets correctly. It is all of 2k squared. All of it. Okay? And it's all of the minus k. So we're going minus k down here. Technically it's k down, so minus k. That also needs to be in brackets. And then the other mistake I've seen you do is you write root 180. But that's not true. It is c squared. It's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So I need to square my root 180 as well. This gives me 4k squared plus k squared is 180. Add them together, you get 5k squared is 180, and divide by 5, you get 36, and therefore k is plus minus 6. I believe in the question it says k is a positive integer, so therefore you would take k equals 6 only. If they ask for just one value, k equals 6 is fine. And that's a very brief introduction to column vectors. We've added and subtracted, and we've used Pythagoras' theorem to find the modulus.